Hi and welcome, I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, this is the weekly Wednesday Warhammer / Wargaming questions and answers, and what that means is the weekly Wednesday video, if you're new to the channel, is all to do with models, model focus, painting, paint techniques, any little sneaky things that we can, I can share with you guys to get things going. Last week I was talking about magnets and stuff and I still forgot to get the bits out of the car to show you today, but doesn't matter. If you're a regular here, guys, I do feel the love. Well done, thank you very much. If you're new here, guys, hit the buttons for me, join us. Now, this is an off the cuff video, guys, so those of you who don't know what it means, I record it, I upload it. There's no editing. So there's been a few times where I've done these videos and the wind's blown the door and doors closed, or I started speaking and cows like that, something happens like that, but the cows next door have started mooing, or so if you hear something crazy like that, don't panic, you're not hearing things, there's no editing going on. Right, from last week to this week, I had a bit of a downer week, a bit of a bad week. There's a lot of stuff going on, and and then yesterday I actually sat down and I was just reading a few messages on Messenger, just getting stuff ready for today. And the level of positivity that you guys were throwing on there for me, absolutely, it brought smiles to my face and really filled me with such positive energy. Thank you guys, thank you very much. And I'll even extend that to people that haven't commented below, or haven't asked me a question on Messenger, or chucked anything to me on Messenger, or haven't said nothing to seen me and said to my face, but you're still watching the videos every week. Guys, thank you, well done. It does mean a lot to me. Two guys in work today actually said to me, one of them said weekly Wednesday today, I went yep. The other guy said I love it, I can't wait, I actually sit there painting and I listen to you. Brilliant guys, thank you very much. Now, question this week: do I play anything else but 40k? I do. Okay, I do. The problem is at the moment, because of COVID, no one can come here and play. No one can, we can't do, we're limited, we can't do anything. So I'm taking this time to really focus on, try and get stuff done, my pile of shame. I'm making a lot of friends on here, on YouTube as well, fellow YouTubers. Always comment on my videos. Well done guys, thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. I do play Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Okay, I know it's AOS now, but I still have the rules of Fantasy Battles, so I'd still play it if someone was willing to play. I played a game of 8th edition of 40k and absolutely fell back in love with it again. I think I've already covered this on a previous Wednesday. So now I've got a few friends that will, as soon as the numbers drop down, will be coming to play. So I want to get this lot, under control and sorted out. But I am interested in a few other games. I've actually seen quite a few videos on bolt action. Okay, so I think it's World War II type wargaming, I'm not really a historical wargamer, but I do like the look of it, and I'm interested to sit down and watch a game, or sit down and play a game, just to understand the rules a little bit. Ollie from Broswell Wargaming plays a lot of that, and he was the first one that I actually saw with it, and I was like, oh, actually that looks okay. Miniwargaming.com as well, I think they posted a video a day or two ago having a game. I haven't watched it yet, I'm behind on my YouTube watching. So that's piqued my interest. Another one that's piqued my interest is Marvel Crisis Protocol. Wow. For those who don't know what that is, it's basically you have a group of guys, superheroes or villains, or a mixture of both. Okay, so you draw an objective card, or what you're going to play the game to win, and it could be a power level of 10. This is me just giving you a quick abbreviation of what it is. It could be a power level of 10, and each superhero or villain has their own power level. So I think the Hulk is power level of 6. So then if you take the Hulk, you've only got 4 more points to pick other guys from. And you have things like, if you have excuse me, if you have say people that have the same keyword, like Avengers, then they'll all get a bonus. Okay. And I've seen some really interesting games with like teams that people have used. But it's not done with a tape measure. There's a special ruler that has small movement, medium movement, and large movement, and it bends. Okay, there's like these little circle bits that make it turn, so you can make them go around corners and stuff. It's very clever, very, very clever. I believe the starter kit is £100, I believe, but you're getting €100. Sorry, I believe, but you're getting 10 models with it. I think it's 5 bad guys and five villains and 5 superheroes. And there is a lot of models that they've released, right? So that's one that I really want to check out, and I will get onto that as soon as I can. I've got loads of little bits to sort out, and once I'm clear of those bits, then I'll be looking at that. Another question I have, that's the 2 games that I'm looking at and leaning towards a little bit, because for a good number of years I was loyal to the GW brand, nothing else but GW. No, just playing that, that's it. But in recent years I've been looking at other stuff and been like, oh, actually I like that, that looks good, that looks quite, fun. Another question, is it worth getting a White Dwarf magazine? Now, the White Dwarf magazine, if you can get it readily available, as in you can go to your local news agent, okay, and you can pick it up, and it's regular, then go for it. Where I live here, Republic of Ireland, the only place that I know I can get it with a subscription is in Dublin, which is an hour bus journey away. So I don't see the point of me trying to get that. I don't want to get a subscription to it. I've got the Imperial magazine coming soon, so I don't need to. I'm quite keen to get that. But if you're new to the hobby, it's a must-have. Not just to show you all the pictures and ways to paint things and paint techniques and all that sort of stuff, because it does a lot of that. There's also battle reports in there, so you can actually just read a battle report about a game system you're not interested in, but by reading it you start to learn the rules of it, and you find yourself starting getting interested in it. There's also like sometimes there's special rules and on updates on special rules of certain units, or sometimes they have like I actually think the Space Marine, I say Space Marines, I'm looking down here and it just popped in my head, the Legion of the Damned, I think their rules for them first appeared in a White Dwarf. Okay, so that gives you an idea, and now it's a really good, like, they haven't got a codex, but I do believe they have some sort of rules somewhere floating around. If someone knows, check on below. But there's also things like, I don't know if they do it now, they used to, but they'll release like war gear, special war gear for certain units and certain, like a add-on to what's in the codex or in the army book or whatever. So that's that's what I do. So if you're new to the hobby, that is a good material to start looking at and start getting, because you can just sit and read and just learn stuff, and as well as watching this channel. Now, another question is, how's my pile of shame coming? Well, it's coming along nice. Okay, it is coming along nice. It's Dreadnought. This is the big heavy lead one, so I'm actually dreading putting this on the boards that I'm making, because it's quite heavy. They are coming along pretty tasty, pretty nice. Okay, I do like that red. That red is absolutely amazing. My first hero. It's a librarian, so it is coming along nice. Which leads me to my next question. I've got the Indominus box set. Well, let me read the question. You've got the Indominus box set. Why are you not painting Primaris? And my buddy at work actually asked me this question earlier on. It's a good, very, very ready question. Now, I actually have the Indominus box set. I have the 7th edition 40k box here as well. Which is all, I think it's those Terminators I was showing you, not the Librarian in Terminator, but just whole cannon one. There's 3 guys there. And there's a tactical squad, and I think there's some bikes in there as well, I think. So I want to get all those done first, because I look at the Primaris sorry, I've also got this bag here full of bits of Marines. I think there was 10-man tactical squads or something like that that needed to be gone through and sorted out. Now it was, I look at the Primaris models and I go, wow, I don't want to sit and paint them and then look at this and go, ugh, and not touch them. They've probably been untouched for 10, 15 years. So now they're actually getting a bit of work done to them. I would rather keep working on them and know that I've got the Primaris over here and I start pushing myself towards that. But I don't want to touch them until all this is done. Not only then, because when I'm working on Primaris from the Indominus box, I've got all these Marines done, you know. And for me, myself personally, I feel a lot more empowered, a lot more, you know, pleased with myself that I've done all these Marines. Now I'm working on the big boys, you know. So that's that question. So guys, I'm hitting 11 minutes. I start waffling away and I run out of time, and I try and keep the weekly Wednesday to about 10-12 minutes. Guys, if you first of all, let me say another big thank you to all of you that commented on my messenger and just, you know, got in contact with me and spoke to me and left me some really positive messages. Guys, I feel absolutely amazing. You really lifted me up and really, you know, put me in a positive mood. So guys, thank you for watching. Please hit like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you next week.